Alrighty tidy. Hello everyone, GeneralJSmith here, otherwise known as Josh, back again with another live stream. I'm not sure any of you are aware, or maybe none of you care, but I was actually meant to, I scheduled this live stream about an hour ago. Of course that didn't happen because I lost track of time so quickly. Because the thing is, I've been up since I've got up quite early this morning. I got up I don't know, 9, which for me is quite early. So I scheduled this, for later on. I thought, it's all right, I can do it for later. It's fine. But then I kept things kept getting in the way. But because I thought today was a really slow day, I thought I had nothing to do, so I thought, I can just plan. It's fine. But then things kept getting in the way, and I ended up missing it. So I planned it then again for 8, but then I missed that as well. So yeah. Hang on. All right, I'm getting the chat up. Alrighty, tidy. Oh my days. Well, I wonder who's here then. High pride of the Welsh vlogs. You don't need to spam the entire comment section. I know who you are. I know, Hi, I liked it. Hello. Hi, GeneralJSmith. Hi. I've been subbed to you since. You've been subbed to me since 400 subs. I don't know why, but for some reason I find that unlikely. Why is it blurry? Why is it blurry? The thing's on my computer, it's not blurry. And yet on here it is. It's probably, well, think about it. Leave in the comments, is it blurry? It's probably my laptop, because a lot of laptops, my laptop is often quite blurry. Whatever. Okay, 30 more minutes. Sorry, yeah, as I said, things just got in the way. It got to a point where I literally looked at the time and I was like, oh my days, it's 7:45. And I honestly had no idea at all. Time away from me. Hi, Star. Hi. Hi, everyone. I've already got 7 views. That's cool. All right, so hi, Vader's Fist Productions. Nice to see you again. Brick Picture Productions. Haven't seen you before. Eben Wright. Haven't seen you before, so it was nice to see you. Cool beans. Yeah, so today, for those of you who are here, obviously 3 days ago, you'll know. It's kind of in the title. Today, I'm going to, of course, be continuing to build my MOC. I don't have any more pieces than I did before, but I'm going to basically, I'm going to build up. I'm going to build up to this. I won't build the entire way, because by the way, this MOC will be about that level, the level at which these things are. But I will only be building up to this level today, just because I'm going to have to, I ordered a bunch of pieces today, which hopefully will be coming sometime the next week. I don't know. Because I'm going to make a sort of floor, a second floor. I believe what I've never actually done before. It seems like a really easy, simple design. I suppose it is really, if you've got the pieces. But you'd be surprised how expensive it can be just to buy plates, especially these larger 514 plates. These can be really expensive. And I had to buy 40 of them. Honestly, I swear, the cheapest I could find on Bricklink to buy 40 of them, I ended up paying 65 euros. I am not kidding. I swear, they cost nearly €2 each. It's ridiculous how expensive they are. I did go through trying to find alternatives to trying to find pieces that work, but really, to be honest, they're the best for what you get. For the size of it, it's just the best. So yeah, unfortunately, I've not got those yet, but I will be building sort of up to that level around obviously the entire thing. I'll see how long that takes me. I mean, it probably shouldn't take as long as it did last time. I mean, last time I only did that, but because I was still kind of concepting back then, it was 3 days ago. But back 3 days ago, I wasn't 100% sure, and I was still kind of getting a grasp of how I wanted it to sort of be built and kind of things. But now I've got a pretty good idea, especially since I've built that. I know what's going around. Also, by the way, I think next week or so, I've ordered a bunch more of these tubing pieces, and of course, it'll be exact same on this side as in that side. Really? But yeah, I mean, of course, for those who don't know, the rest of this MOC will have little buildings. Obviously, this is the main building with little sort of almost houses kind of thing, but really broken down, blast holes in them, and they'll be all along, it'll be sort of minefield, debris and everywhere around here. I don't think I'll get to that today. But by the way, for those of you, do not worry. Over the next week or so, next year, the first week of next year. This will not be it. I mean, you may be wondering, well, I don't know if you are, maybe you don't care, but until this is obviously done, I can't use this table for anything else, and this is my main table. I don't, unlike some other YouTubers, I don't have a ton of tables. This room is what I've got for my channel, which even that is quite big by my standards, because I used to like sleep in here, but now fortunately I can sleep in another room, which means I've got more space here. Still, this is the only table I've really got for Lego. So if I build a MOC or something that requires the entire table, then that's all I can do. Until it's finished, I can do nothing else on the table. I can't review things, can't comparison, I cannot do anything else which requires a table. Now, do not worry, that does not mean that, like, you know, because I think a lot of people are going to get sick quite quickly if I just make like this all the time, like, you know, live streams every 3 days. I mean, maybe you will, I don't know, leave it down in the comments. Would you get sick of it if you like saw a live stream every 3 days of me continuing to build this? Maybe you would. Leave it in the comments. Yeah, I don't know. I think you would. I think an audience would. So I've been thinking about other videos I can make that don't require a table. Like, I'm probably going to make top 10 battle packs, which I did a couple years ago, but you know, I'm going to re-update it because, you know, things have probably changed since the last time I did it. But yeah, really. So there will be a few other videos, different videos, other than just live streams of me building this. I've realized, by the way, considering how long pieces may take to get here, and considering not just that, but considering how much money I actually need to earn to buy pieces. I thought to myself, because I've got a bit of money from, like, you know, before Christmas, but of course Christmas I spent quite a bit on presents and all those things. So I don't have a massive amount left, but I thought to myself, oh, you know, what I've got left is fine. You know, I don't really need that many pieces. I just need a few plates, a few things. I thought it'd be easy. I can easily buy the pieces. I can have them, and by next week. No. Apparently not. These things cost, like, not just the, like, these pieces, not just like building the main MOC. They're just like the plates. These things, they cost so much money. And in fact, I actually don't have enough money to complete the MOC right now. I am getting paid on the 5th of January. Money then, obviously, but that means that this MOC will not be finished until like mid-January, which means my montage will be out until like mid-January, which is a bummer. So in the meantime, I will be doing a few other videos. Leave in the comments what other videos you want to see from me. Like, you know, I mean, if you just want to see a live stream every 3 days, I could probably do that, but I don't think many people would. All right. It kind of says in the title what I'm building. You know, it's Imperial vs. Force, the First Order. I know it's not actually canon, but just like other years, it's not really meant to be canon. It's just a bit of fun, and it's not meant to be any more, you know, than that. Don't have a go at me saying, because in the past, in previous years, people have said, "Oh, it's not canon. You know, you can't have clones as stormtroopers." You think I don't know that? Obviously, but, you know, it's just a bit of fun. So there you go. Walker, stream stuff, cool. Hey, JD Studios. I'm just here for a bit. Sadly, off to New Year's thing. May not be in uni, but sixth form is still good. Okay, cool. Yeah. So wait, you're a sixth form then? I finished college a year ago. That took me so long to realize what. It took me a while ago. Yeah, like 2016 is when I finished. I haven't been to uni. I don't know. I kind of want a work experience, really. Like, I didn't have any work experience at all, so I wanted, you know, I was going to take a gap year after college to get some work experience, and well, I'm still here now. Trying to take a gap year, but things just kind of, you know, I might. To be honest, I don't know if I'll go to uni at all. I mean, of course, the thing about uni is you can go anytime, so I don't. You know, I'm trying not to feel pressured to go because I'm a bit worried I'm going to feel pressured. I mean, the worst thing is obviously having to go to uni and pay like 27 grand for something I'm not particularly passionate about, you know, because I mean, different college, at least where I am, is still free, so that was all right. But going to uni, that ain't free, you know, and I sure as hell do not want to pay that kind of money for something I'm not even passionate about, I may not even use. So I'm not going to go just because other people go, just for the sake of going, because, you know, uni's uni. I'm just going to go if there's something, you know, I need to do. So right now, of course, I'm just doing work experience, and maybe Toys R Us will get shut down, and then I'll have to figure stuff from there. Cool beans. So with that, I guess we'll start the buildings. Of course, as usual, leave down any comments you have in the comment section, or any questions in the comment section, of course, and I will answer them. Sometimes a little slow, depends how quick the chat goes, and depends really much. I'm concentrating on this. But yeah, really, let's start going. So I mean, the build from your point won't be particularly interesting, just because it will literally just be me, you know, building this up. But you know, hopefully you'll be entertained by what I'm talking about. I feel that's going to fall to the table. Whatever. Oh god. Okay. All right, so today we are going to continue the discussion we had last time about the Last Jedi. About the Last Jedi, because there are a few things. Because the thing is, I get off track very easily. So there was a few things which I did not talk about, which I completely forgot to talk about. Of course, as I said last time, you know, if you've got anything you particularly want to talk about, leave it in the comments as well. I talked about a fair amount of things last time, but you know, I'm not going to repeat anything just because for those who have been here last time, they're not going to want to hear it again. But okay. But so today I'm going to talk about a few things, including first of all, because the first thing that came to mind was Rey's parents, or rather, lack thereof parents. How do I feel about it? I mean, of course, for those. As I said, of course, last time, there'll be obviously spoilers in this, you know, so just, yeah. But for those of you who actually haven't seen it and don't care, I guess, Rey's parents were revealed to be nobodies. Now, there is many conspiracy theories, as there always are, about, is that true? Are they actually nobodies? Are they, you know, is it just like a big bluff? You know, what's going on there? Personally, I'm not going to say I don't believe in the theories, but I don't know really. Like, you know, there's theories that Snoke is still alive. I'm not going to say 100% that, oh no, that's ridiculous. Personally, when it comes to Snoke, at least, I don't want to change the subject too much because I'll forget. But when it comes to Snoke, I don't mind if he's alive, and I don't mind if he's dead, really. And that's not because I don't care about him. I wish they hadn't killed him off in the way they did, because it seems like such a sort of pathetic end. But I feel at this point it's a crossroads, and there are two ways they could go with Kylo Ren. There are two ways they could go from here. Be good. Like if they execute it, if J.J. Abrams executes it properly, like they could pull it out, and Episode 9 could be really good. So whether Snoke comes back or he's dead forever, either way, it could still be really good. You know, personally, I'd rather they hadn't killed him off in the way they did. But hey, what you gonna do? Going back to Rey's parents. I don't know what's Snoke. Anyway, going back to Rey's parents. The fact that she came from nothing in itself, I think, like, the concept of it, I enjoy. Because when you think about it, it is really old-fashioned to think that every major, you know, guy is a Skywalker or, you know, in some way related, you know, Kenobi or something. And it was fun. Don't get me wrong, it was fun to speculate. Things like, oh, who's Rey and all this stuff. But I like the concept. I didn't like the execution of how they did it. Because the thing is, The Force Awakens, they built up, whether it was intentional or not, they built up Rey's parents to be like this, you know, they built them up to be someone significant. Like, they built them up saying, oh, you know, who's Rey's parents, you know? Like, they wanted people to theorize about who they were. They wanted it to be a significant thing. The whole thing about her parents being no one, that is, I like that concept. I do, but I think they executed it poorly. I think there were better ways they could have gone about, you know, doing that. Like, the better ways they could have set it up, if you know what I mean. But I mean, at first, when I first watched it, I didn't believe him, Kylo Ren, at first. I thought, no, that's ridiculous, that's not true. Then it sunk in. Then I watched the second time, and I'm okay with that. You know, again, the execution, in my opinion, wasn't great with, you know, the concept of it. You know, the Rey's parents were no one, and I kind of like it. I kind of like that, you know, you can have powerful people who aren't necessarily from a lineage. Because it's like, it's kind of, when you think about it, ridiculous about how everyone in the Star Wars universe is apparently related. It's like, this is the Star Wars galaxy. It's an entire galaxy of people. At one point, there were like 10,000 Jedi at one point. You're telling me out of all of the Jedi ever, the main ones were all related. Like, that just seems unlikely. I mean, it's like, really? Okay. You know, so it just seems very implausible to think that out of the tens of thousands of Jedi who have ever lived, all the ones who did anything sort of particular, they were all related to each other. You know, it's like, okay, sure. I mean, imagine if they said that about, like, in our world, like all the, you know, major players in history, Nelson Mandela, you know, all these different, you know, everyone who ever made any sort of impact in the world. Imagine if someone said, oh yeah, no, they're all related. that's pretty convenient. But anyway. So yeah, Rey. That's my idea on Rey's parents. To me, the more I think about it, the Last Jedi had a lot of good, but it was executed poorly. executed poorly, and it left a lot of plot holes, and that's why a lot of people were annoyed. As I said last time, the whole thing about, the hyperspace where she flew it, into the thing at hyperspace, that was really, really cool. It doesn't make sense, but to me, like, that makes sense. I don't give a damn how powerful the shields are on the Mega Star Destroyer. when you're flying a ship, no matter how big your ship is, when you're flying a ship that is 3 kilometers long at hyperspace towards another ship, I don't give a damn how powerful the shields on the Mega Star Destroyer are. All right, you're gonna leave a dent. All right, like, there were some people who were saying, "Oh, the reason they couldn't do it with the Death Stars because the Death Star shields were too strong. Wouldn't penetrate." Like, what the hell? I don't care how strong you think the Death Star shields are, and they're strong. Obviously, I mean, it's the Death Star. Obviously, they're really strong. I'm not saying they're weak, but when you're flying a ship which is 3 kilometers long, it's like double the size of a Star Destroyer. Imagine a ship double the size of a Star Destroyer. You're flying it at light speed into, anything. It doesn't matter how big it is. It could be a sun or a planet or the Death Star. It doesn't matter how big it is. It's gonna, at the very least, leave a dent. I don't agree with the concept of people saying, "Oh, it has shields. It wouldn't have an effect. It wouldn't matter." Like, what the? No. Okay. Please, are you kidding me? My little rant there. For those people who's all like, "Oh no, it wouldn't matter," and that's what I'm talking about. Like, the way that it's a really, really cool scene. I love the concept of it, but it raises a lot of holes. Like, hang on, why didn't they do this before? Why has no one done this before? I mean, it just seems weird. Now, last time in my last stream, I said, "Oh, why didn't they do a Death Star? Why didn't they pilot a massive ship into the Death Star and blow it up?" I've actually reconsidered that because I've looked sort of again at the Death Star and the size of it and things. This ship the Rebels had, like, even if they piloted it at light speed towards the Death Star, it wouldn't leave that much of a hole. Like, it really, when you think about it, think about Episode 6 when the Super Star Destroyer, crashed into the Death Star. You can see, like, for those who played Battlefront 2 or know the gameplay. I mean, by the way, spoilers of Battlefront 2. But for those of you who've seen the thing, when the Super Star Destroyer crashes into the thing, you're on sort of the deck of another Star Destroyer watching the Super Star Destroyer crash into the Death Star, and you can see the explosion is not really that big. For something that is 19 kilometers long, which is, the Super Star Destroyer, it does not leave that big of an explosion. So when I think about it, actually, I reconsider didn't just pilot a massive ship into the Death Star, because, to be honest, even the biggest ship they had would not have really made that much of a dent. To be honest, it would, it would have, probably killed some people. Don't get me wrong, it would have damaged some pretty significant features, but it would not have, just disabled it. So, and also when you think about it, why do they need to do it? Like, even if they could destroy the Death Star by piloting a massive ship into it, in terms of why, if you could use, obviously they use X-Wings to shoot the port things, and if you could do that, why even waste? Is capable of destroying the Death Star with one X-Wing. Why waste a freaking capital ship on it? Alright. You're watching, cool. But anyway, yeah, so as I said, leave in the comments any questions you got. Hi, Dark Cloner FR. But yeah, really, there's my little rant there. What else are we going to talk about in this stream? Must be some other stuff which I'm forgetting here. What else happens in Last Jedi? I don't know. I'm building this wrong. No, it's fine. I was thinking, like, am I building this wrong? No, it's fine. What else happened in The Last Jedi? I don't even know. Leave in the comments what happens in The Last Jedi, because I've actually kind of forgotten. Because I was thinking to myself, I'm going to talk about, Rey's parents. But after that, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, shut up. So it's... Oh, God. So slow. So it's New Year's, then. It's Happy New Year. Happy New Year to one and all. Hope you're having a nice time. For me, it is 10 to 9 p.m., so about 3 hours away. Currently am. So that's cool. Obviously, this will be done for New Year's. Like, I'm sorry, guys, if you're hoping to have a countdown or something, but no, I'm gonna celebrate New Year's. I know I'm boring at that. I know a lot of other people are going out and all that, but I'm boring. I'm staying in. I'm celebrating my family like a boring son of a bitch. But yeah. Last time, I think a lot of people have disappeared. Oh, that's all right. I'm really just doing this for, kind of party for myself as well, really. I like no other reason why, Wow. People seem to be popping in and out. There's not a lot of people this time. Whatever. I don't really know what else to talk about when I think about it. What else am I going to talk about? I'll talk about 2018 sets. How about that? I said I would. It says in the title I would talk about 2018 sets, so here we are. So, the 2018 sets have been released. They've been released. I could buy them, but to be honest, I don't have the money. I'd rather buy pieces for this MOC. It doesn't say a lot, doesn't it? Doesn't that say a lot? The fact I'd rather buy pieces for this MOC with my money than buy the new sets, and that's like never happened before. Normally, I immediately go out and buy the new sets. The fact that I have no desire to buy them immediately, the fact I'm willing to wait for them, it's partially because I'm not going to be able to get the review out on time anyway. Like when I do the reviews, I'm not going to be able to do them on time anyway. So what's the point in getting early? But also because I'm not that fussed about the 2018 sets, to be honest with you. The defense on crate is cool. I like that set. It's overpriced, which is a shame, but I like it. I think it's really cool. For some reason, people are complaining, saying the speeder is too big. A weird complaint to have about a Lego vehicle. I think the speeder is like really good size. I really like the speeder, and in fact, I also like the little accessories that come with it as well. I wish they were a little more detailed. I wish they had like some more like cannons and sort of more accurate to the actual thing, because that come on the defensive crate set, which is a bummer. Whoops. They're not actually that accurate at all, so that's kind of a bummer. 3, 4. Oh, okay. I wish they were more accurate, but whatever. Still a good set. I like it. I'd say it's the best set of this line, but that's not really saying a lot because the sets of this line really are not amazing. GeneralJSmith speeder bike, a lot of people saying that's overpriced. It is really. I'm not getting that full value. I do like it though. In fact, a lot of people don't even like the design of the set. I like the design of GeneralJSmith's speeder, and I'll probably pick it up. I'll probably get it cheaper, like on discount. Get it at Toys R Us where also my discount card, so I can get like 20% off. I don't recommend, even though I haven't got it yet, I don't recommend buying it full value. It's not worth it. Not clearly. I'm just thinking I'm going to build this. But yeah, I wrote a decent set. I don't know how laggy my thing is. What else am I talking about? Oh yeah, Boba Fett. Like the construction figure Boba Fett is available. Like not a lot of people have really talked about him. I was surprised about that. I mean, I know the construction figures aren't as popular as they used to be. If you get my gist, as in, well, not really used to be, but they're not very popular at all, really. But Boba Fett, I thought was actually really popular because I think he's really cool. But also as a construction figure, I think he's really cool. So I thought it'd be significantly more popular. But I guess not, because not a lot of people have really talked about him. Cool. We got the Act 2, the Act 2 training set, I think, with Rey and Luke. I'm gonna pick it up mostly for Luke because there's no other real reason to. I mean, I guess the design is kind of cool. I'm looking at it. I probably wouldn't get it. I mean, I'm not buying it just for Luke, but Rey, the little set, they don't do it for me. They just don't do it for me, quite frankly. Okay, I think that's it. I think I'm done with this piece. Am I? I think I'm done with it. Yeah. Okay, so now moving on, I've done this bit. I'll just like this over here to show that I've done it. Guess I'll move on to the next bit. Like, you know, I'll move on to around here. This may take not nearly as long as I thought it would. I started this like half an hour ago, and I've already done that bit, although I suppose that's, you know, maybe I'll have time to go on to the main bit as well. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm excited for the final first buildable figure. I'm skeptical of the ATRT. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know where you get information from, but I'm pretty sure it's not a thing. What the hell are you talking about, quite frankly? What build? There's no final first buildable figure. Pretty tired. Oh, Jedi. I just gave you my opinion on The Last Jedi, but I liked it. I did not hate it nearly as much as other people did. I think, as a lot of people know, I watched a second time, and I really do feel this is one of those films you have to watch a second time. I know a lot of people have been saying that. Is honest, if you see it once, you'll understand what people mean. It really is a film you have to see twice. Oh, god damn it. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I made the same mistake last time, and I've done it again because I'm just a fool. Oh. What? That's just a pain because I was meant to like do that. You see this bit here goes off sort of in the round bit, and I was meant to do it here as well, and I forgot. I have to take it apart. Why? Oh, why? All right. Okay. Nailed it. I should start from there already. August. Really? Okay. First build figure. Sure. I mean, if there's a final first buildable figure, that's cool. Personally, though, I'm not as fussed about it as you may think. I mean, I do love, obviously, but I'd rather have, like, well, really a lot of other things. Like, I didn't get Commander Cody. That's not because I don't like Commander Cody or I don't like clones. The reason I didn't get Commander Cody, the buildable figure, I'm talking about, by the way. I just don't, I don't know. I don't know, it just seems a bit bland. I'd rather have the figure, to be honest. But there are some sort of things that I think could work really well with builder figures, such as like the droids, like K2SO, General Grievous, you know, these sort of things. They work really well as buildable figures. But like the first Trooper, it'd be cool, and I think it would probably sell quite well. Actually, would it? I'm not entirely sure it would, actually, when I think about it. You may sell. It may sell not very well, to be honest, like a Fire First construction figure, because I mean, you know, dead. Not a lot of kids are really that much into it anymore, which is a shame. I wish it was different, but it's not. You know, I'm not sure it's really gonna. Yeah. This live stream is really boring. I just realized I don't know why I'm so tired. To be honest, this live stream might be fairly short because I just kind of want to go to bed. But I'm not going to go to bed. I'm going to stay up, obviously, and you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to stay up and obviously celebrate New Year's. I want to just go to bed. To be honest with you. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. You excited for the new summer sets? Was the X-Wing, Sandcrawler, Anakin's Clone Starfire? They're leaked for them. Am I excited for them? I mean, the thing is, it's kind of a problem which is sort of unavoidable at this point. But I've got like I would never want to get multiples of sets in terms of, I mean, apart from like, you know, things you can like battle packs. Once I've got one Millennium Falcon, I kind of don't want another one. It took me so long to buy the 2015 Millennium Falcon just to have the 2011 one. I was like, I don't want to buy, you know, the new one. I have no reason to. Even though it's new and better, I still just don't particularly care. Like, I understand fully about why people may want it. Personally, I'm not that excited for the summer sets because the X-Wing, Sandcrawler, Anakin's Clone Wars Star, you know, these things, I've already got them. You know, and even if they're a bit better than the old versions, I'm not particularly fussed about getting them. You know, it's cool and everything, but okay, I don't particularly care really. Okay, but yeah. So I mean, for example, the Sandcrawler, I've got the UCS Sandcrawler. I have no need to get anything, you know, anything else. Especially if it's like a smaller version. It's not as, you know, good, obviously. Need or desire to get anything else, and that's kind of a problem you can't avoid when it comes to collecting Lego, because obviously it gets to a point where you get so much Lego that everything you buy now is a remake. So it's like, oh, okay. Okay, I'm done. I fixed the problem. It's fine now. Oh, come on. I really need a mallet. I said last time I did, and I didn't get one. I need a mallet to bash this in. Hey, okay. It's been a while since we've got Magna Guard. Why? I know it has been a while since we've got any sort of Magna Guards. Well, that's just because the Clone Wars is kind of phased out. I mean, why would we get Magna Guards, to be honest? Little fig could be cool. Yeah, okay. A Magna Guard, actually, yeah. When I think about it, a Magna Guard bauble figure would actually be quite cool when I think about it. I kind of want to see that, actually. But, you know, that should be quite cool, I think. A Magna Guard bauble figure. That'd be quite cool. I think that will work quite well as a buildable figure. Let it go, let it go. Oh. What said would it come in though? Of course it would. Yeah. I'm not really sure what other cool separatist sets there are though. They've kind of made all of them, to be honest. Like, I can't really think the particular separatist sets which I really want to see, which I haven't already seen. I mean, another Malevolence would be cool because I didn't get the old one because I didn't really like it that much, the design of it. I mean, this will never happen, but I'd love to see UCS Malevolence. that, but that, you know, that's never going to happen. There's just no market for that. I know. I fully understand why Lego would never make that. Right? Really. Anyway. Okay. Maybe one of the Separatist capital ships seen in the Clone Wars. Yeah. Really odd. I mean, actually, okay, the Separatist frigate, you know, that the main sort of battlefields we see all the time with the Separatists, kind of looks a bit weird, like a bug kind of thing. Like, it's the one we always see. We always used to see it, you know, every single time there's a space battle with, you know, the Clone Wars, it was the Separatist main main ship. Yeah, I like to see that in Lego, but practicality wise, that could work really. Like, how would that work in, you know, in Lego? As in, how would you display it? Because it's oddly shaped. It doesn't really have like a flat bottom or anything. You know, it's just oddly shaped, quite frankly. So how would you possibly display that? Let it go. Let it go. Don't. Josh, you are a complete idiot. I built it wrong, then I repaired it, then I built it wrong as I was. Oh my days. So I'm obviously going to build this side exactly the same to that side, except this side, you got these massive tubes, and I didn't leave them because I'm an idiot. Oh, and I spent so long doing this as well. Dirty, and I've got to take it apart. How are you there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. That's just great. Okay. I mean, just once, I'd like to, you know, be able to make something and not have to take it apart again to remake it again. Okay. Well, all because prequels seem to be underrated right now. What do you mean right now? You say prequels are underrated right now. They've always been underrated. The prequels are underrated right now. I mean, well, that's the thing. You say underrated. I mean, underrated implies that they're secretly really good. And I don't hate the prequels. I'm not a prequel hater. You know, it seems like unless you love the prequels, people dismiss you as a prequel hater. I don't hate them. I sure as hell don't love them. They're not the best Star Wars films. Distance. But you know, there could be worse. Really, there are worse things in the Star Wars universe than the prequels, in my opinion. Like the holiday special. That was awful. I do have to take that point down. Okay, this time we're definitely going to get it right, aren't we? Here we are. Yep, we definitely are. I think it was in it. That's the middle, isn't it? There we go, that's the middle. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, okay, so there we go. Let it go. Let it go. What's up? Hey, Trooper Geo. How's it going? Just forewarning, this stream is kind of boring because I'm kind of tired as it is. I shouldn't really have streamed today, and yet here I am. Because I thought I've got to put up some video because I can't do the montage obviously, so I've got to put up some video before the end of the year. So I thought I'll just do a live show. I'll just continue building the thing. Oh, man. Here we go. Whoops. Here we go. It took me like, 20 years. Cool. Ugh. What would you rather want? A Star Wars movie starring the Ghost Crew or Jar Jar standalone film? Man, I want a Jar Jar standalone film. That'd be friggin' amazing. It'd be terrible, but it'd be amazing. Could you imagine the level of memes coming out from that if there was a Jar Jar standalone film? Good God. I mean, the memes. Oh, the memes. They'd be insane. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm not 100% feeling this, like this live stream. I'm kind of tired. But I'm kind of tired, quite frankly. It's late. I'm not going to go to bed because I've got to obviously be awake for New Year's, which is happening in less than 3 hours now. But, I'm tired, so. It gets kind of difficult, especially when you're by yourself in a stream. Where it's like, there's not a lot really to say. And I'm just really, really tired. And I can't be bothered to stretch all the way over there. The Gonk Droid. I thought the Gonk Droid was our savior. Yeah, I also do worship the Gonk Droid. Hashtag Gonk religion. We call ourselves the Gonk. God, I want that to happen now. The Gonk. We here at the Gonk. Oh, golly. I probably shouldn't have built it the way I did, because now, because I need the hinge pieces to move that door like that, but I haven't got them yet, and like I've got them off eBay. I mean, sorry, Bricklink. So difficult to. Whatever, I have to wing it. Happy New Year. Where will the new Obi-Wan? Interesting. The new Obi-Wan film. Okay. The new Obi-Wan film is coming out in 2 years now. I think 2019. No, 2020. I think. Bro, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm tired. You seem fat. Thank you. I don't know if that's so funny. Someone said you seem fat. I was like, yeah, I do. It's Unneil Hexagon Wolf. Love you. Thank you, Unneil Hexagon Wolf or something. Thank you. Hey, Kylo Savage Fat Cat 21. What are these names? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy late Life Day. Is Life Day an actual holiday in the Star Wars thing? Like, I know it's a big joke, and it was like, I think it's called a holiday special or something. But, is it an actual holiday in Star Wars? Am I just going mad or something? Before anyone says anything, yes, I am aware it's not a real holiday in real life. Well, it probably should be, to be honest. I kind of hope it was. It's Uni-Helxium. Right. Uni-Help? Okay, sure. Unil Hexium. Is that it? Oh. It's fine. See, thanks for the shout out. It's fine. Trust me, I shout out everyone. It's really fine. Oh, I'm really tired, and I really can't bother to continue building. And I've kind of built. Well, I haven't built it wrong, but I've kind of gone a bit far. Like I was meant to put the hinges here before I built this bit, but I was a bit premature there. Giggity. Things. I'm even doing the stream now for like not even an hour. 48 minutes. I'm really tired. Actually, what would you rather? A movie based on Clone Trooper or a movie based on First Order Trooper? Clone Trooper, I guess, because you could say that the Force Awakens is based on First Order Trooper. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, both of which I don't think would do particularly well. They're too niche. They're too niche of a thing. I guess a Clone Trooper. Just because I love Clone Troopers. Really? So, hi, I'm new. Hi, Pride of the Welsh Vlogs. When you say you're new, I mean, you were here earlier. You kind of spammed the comments, so. Have you seen Star Wars The Last Jedi? Yeah, of course I have. I saw it midnight release. I was there at IMAX. I booked the tickets months in advance. I'm one of those weirdos. I went there with my Stormtrooper helmet. My full Stormtrooper helmet. I went there. I was one of those weirdos. So, Cool. The subs is 400 subs. Thank you, if that's true. Thank you for being subbed to me, Thank you for being a friend. But yeah, man, I'm really tired. For those who are just tuning in, people saying that, it's probably a really boring live stream. I am just really tired right now, and I may stop soon. Because in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done live stream. I thought, oh, I'm gonna do it. I thought like I was gonna do it earlier. But now that I'm actually here, I'm thinking, oh, it's really long, really tired. But yeah. You have 6 o'clock showing. I went as a rebel trooper from Rogue One. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I guess the Clone Trooper movie would do well if it was done right. You could say about anything film, really. But it's just too niche, Like older fans, they don't care about the Clone Wars or the prequels or anything. It's really for those who just love the Clone Wars. To be honest, it's really for no one else. I mean, if you love Star Wars in general, obviously probably see it, but like, you know, it's just, you know, one of those things. Don't stop me now. Do you need your Sure. My email is on the back end of my channel. In the about page on my channel, it says, you know, business inquiries or whatever. And, you know, you can get the email from there. Although if you really, you know, can't find it, my email is basically just my name. Well, I mean, well, no, it's slightly different. It's GeneralJSmith@gmail.com is what it is. So that's my email. It's very close to my actual name, but it's on the back end of my channel. You can find it easily. What do you mean it's not check? I swear it is. Am I going mad? It says if you want business inquiries, you know, and it shows the email. I'm not going mad. I swear. Like, I know what I'm talking about. I swear I'm not going mad. Why won't I just... Ugh, my laptop is so slow. Hi, Vader Fist Studios. I mean, production, sorry. I'm really tired, so I may be turning off soon. Probably jump off a cliff if he had to fight his wifey guy. Yeah. My friend. See? Yeah, it says there. Details, view email address. You know, for business inquiries, you literally just click view email address. And there it is. There's my email address. Literally just go to the about page, put details, you know, for business inquiries, and then, you know, check my email. It's fine, trust me. What was that? Oh. But, oh, see? You did send me an email. It's fine. What do you think of Star Wars The Last Jedi? Everyone keeps asking me this. I have said it several times now. I don't hate it nearly as much as some other people do. I don't love it nearly as much as other people do. There were definitely a lot of new, bold things. I don't think it's necessarily a good thing. Like, people say all the time, oh, went a bold new direction, as if that's a great thing. You know, it went a bold new direction. That's cool and everything, but don't, you know, there are other things, you know. Like, it's not inherently a good thing just because it went in a new direction, you know. Jeez. But yeah, so it's cool and everything, but don't you know. It's a good film. It had a lot of different things. To be honest, I've seen it twice, and I'm still not 100% where it places in my list of like Star Wars films. It's better than, like, it's not the worst film. It's not the best film. It feels. I tell you what it feels like. It feels like if Star Wars was a TV series, this would be a single episode. Like, it doesn't feel like a full movie. It feels like a part of it, kind of thing. It feels like sort of almost a filler episode. It feels like this doesn't feel like a full thing. You know, it feels like the chase and like the running away from the First Order should not have been an entire film. It should have been a lot quicker. But yeah. What is your opinion on Superman Leia? Superman Leia. Yeah, I don't like that. You know, I said in my last stream, I do not like Superman Leia, or Mary Poppins Leia, as they call her, because I think she sucks. Well, no, I mean, it's a real shame, because, I mean, by the way, Leia isn't dead, for those who don't know. Oh, shit, where do you live? Okay, anyway, sorry. You know, it's really, it sucks, you know, that they did that to her. It's like, no, this character, I'm not going to go into it again, but Superman Leia, as you put it, she annoyed me a great deal, because, like, well, how can you kill a Jedi? I mean, she's not even a Jedi. She hasn't even really trained the Force. She might have, like, had a bit of training from Luke, might know a bit. Obviously, she's strong in the Force, but she doesn't know. Man, it kind of annoys me. The whole where Leia kind of thing. Although in other, you know, in another sense, like, on the other hand, I'm glad she didn't die, because I think if she died by that explosion. Now, a lot of people would have, like, preferred that. I wouldn't have. I think that's kind of a bad way to go. I would have loved it if she was in the ship which she piloted at hyperspace, you know, into the Mega Star Destroyer. I thought that was an amazing way to send Leia off. It really would have, but they didn't. So that's a real shame. Do you have the new First Order Executor minifigures yet? I do. Execution figures yet. Where are they gone? I got 3 of the battle packs. Oi! There we go. I've got 3 of those battle packs. I'm going to get another one just because I need, not actually for the figures, Although I'm getting for figures as well. But because I actually need the set, believe it or not, I'm going to part it out and I'm going to build a little turret with it. So I need 2 of them to build one. So I'm going to get like another one to get 4, and then I can build 2 little turrets, which I'm going to put on this MOC, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so I do have that. I'm gonna buy a few more. Wow, that is not live at all. But anyway, right. Where do you live? Unil Hex whatever Wolf? Because apparently, according to him, it's 35 minutes until 2018. For me, it's like, still 2.5 hours. I live in the UK. I think every Star Wars fan prefers the original trilogy, but they prefer collecting Lego stuff from prequels because the better I'm going. That's pretty true. Like, MB says, the thing is, every Star Wars fan prefers the original trilogy, but they prefer collecting Lego stuff from the prequels because of the better ongoing vehicles. Yeah, that's in many ways quite true. Yeah, that is in many ways very true. Because I mean, personally, I'm a big fan of the Clone Wars. Obviously, I wasn't alive when the originals actually first came out, but of course, I do love the originals. As a trilogy, I think the originals are better. I love Episode 3 though, like Revenge of the Sith. I mean, Episodes 1 and 2, really, I prefer Episode 1 to Episode 2, but because Episode 2, oh my day, at least Episode 1 has some redeeming features in it. Yeah, for army building, I do very much prefer the prequels, just because there's so much difference. Stormtroopers, we've had them obviously a number of different sets, but my Stormtrooper army is not nearly as vast or different as my Clone Trooper army. My Clone Trooper army is just, got Geonosis troopers, Sheik troopers, there's so many different things. I really love that, that thing to it. So in many sense, the Clone Army is still my favorite army, but I'm slowly collecting more Stormtroopers, more Rebels, more First Order troopers. I'm getting into that just because obviously there's more coming out. And actually, I do like that because, to be honest with you, I've kind of almost got a bit fatigued from the Clone Wars. Like, I'm glad I've got more into, collecting these other, not themes, but these other things as well. I mean, as you can see here, all of these minifigures are all going to be used in the MOC. It's a collection of Imperial troopers and First Order troopers. There's a whole bunch of them. So, yeah. So I'm glad I'm getting more into that. The Resistance had enough time to take the fuel out of the 2 ships to fuel the big ship, but no. Hang on. The Resistance had enough time to take the fuel out of the 2 ships to fuel the big ship, but no, they had to sit there like sitting ducks. Yeah, well, what do you mean? I mean, you mean like the 2 ships that were alongside the big ship, they could have taken the fuel from that and fueled, the main ship? I mean, yeah, they could have, but then they would have lost those other 2 ships. And obviously, the Resistance, for whatever reason, is not very vast at all, and they do not have, a very big fleet. So really, every ship counts. It really does. So they could save as much as possible than they would. And to be honest with you, even if they had taken all the fuel from the smaller ships and fueled the bigger one, even then it would still only help them for like a few more hours or anything. It really would not have done a whole lot. Just prolonged it even longer. So really, when I think about it, there wasn't really any point in taking this fuel from the smaller ships, putting the big ship, because really it's just prolonging the inevitable, and you're just losing more ships quicker then. And surviving the vacuum of space. Yeah. Well, no. I mean, Plo Koon in the Clone Wars survived in the vacuum of space. That's because he's specifically got a mask. He's specifically capable of it. And the thing is, I wouldn't go as far as to say that no Jedi ever survived in the vacuum of space, because actually some have in the comics, and it's not complete out of belief, because they sort of surround themselves like an air bubble, in the same way that in Season 4 of the Clone Wars, Anakin, when they're underwater in the Mon Calamari episodes, Padme is there, but Padme, like, water starts entering her helmet, so they create like a force bubble around her helmet to like give oxygen, which does make sense. So in a sense, Jedi could breathe in space. The problem is that Leia is not a Jedi. She wasn't trained that way. She couldn't create a force bubble around her, as well as the fact she obviously wasn't expecting it. It'd be different if she was, expecting to fly out into space. That'd been different. But she got blown up. She was physically forced out into space. So it's so unrealistic to think that it's possible. Wait, how much do the battle packs cost? These new battle packs in the UK, at least, they cost £13. They cost £12.99, which is £1 more than they used to. And back in 2010 or back in 2007, they used to cost £10. They've got up to, I think they've got up to like £15 or $15 in America or something. I don't even know. It's ridiculous what they've gone to America. I don't know what's happening there. Romania. Oh, hey, you're from Romania. That's cool. I used to have a couple of friends who were from Romania, so that's cool. How's it in Romania? Is there a lot of Lego stores in Romania? I never knew. But yeah. At this point, I am really tired. I think I'm going to go to bed. It's 9:30, or at least my point of view. And I'm tired, and I want to go and die. Not really, but I want to, you know, there's 2.5 hours for me, you know, until New Year's. So I'm going to spend that time getting wasted. I'm not really. I don't do that. But, you know what I mean. The next video probably won't be a live stream. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know when the next video would be. This is obviously my last video of 2017. 2017 was a decent year. For those who are wondering, a lot of things happened, but a lot of things also didn't happen. Like a lot of things happened behind the scenes that you don't know about. Like in my social life, a lot of things happened, but a lot of things happened also in this channel. You know, not a lot happened here. So I appreciate for those who subscribe to my channel, it may seem like this year was a boring year. It really was for my channel. Not a lot happened at all, but socially it was a bigger year. You know, I made some friends, I lost some friends. You know, it was just kind of one of those years. Yeah, really, it was just kind of one of those years, to be honest. Next year, hopefully, will be better. Next year, I'm going to try and focus on things. I think, and I appreciate I've probably said this before, I don't want to jinx it, I really don't. But I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling next year will be the start of something. Like I don't want to sound pretentious because I've got some friends who says all the time, like they're so sort of pretentious, like, oh, next year's gonna be different. Next year I'm gonna work on and stuff. But honestly, I really feel it's hard to explain. I really feel next year's gonna be just different. I may be completely wrong. For all I know, I may be sitting here next year, at the end of next year, and be saying, oh, that was a bit rubbish, wasn't it? No difference at all. I just feel though that next year is gonna be different. That's what I feel. I have nothing to back that up. I just kind of feel that. I don't know. Things are changing, kind of thing. I feel like I'm sort of moving into another stage of my life. I really don't want to get this pretentious. I feel this is getting really preachy. But yeah, okay. With that, I'm gonna go because I'm tired. There's only there's like 25 minutes left for Unil Hexamum Wolf or something. In 25 minutes is New Year's for you. So yeah. But Happy New Year, obviously, everyone. I hope everyone had a great 2017. I will see you in 2018. I don't know when. I was thinking of doing a live stream every 3 days, but thinking about it, that's probably going to be too much, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to do that. But we'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching very much. I know it wasn't very long, but I'm taking so long to do this outro. I will see you next year in a video of some kind. Probably, hopefully. We'll see what happens. All right. Happy New Year. I'll see you next time. Bye, troops.